If you're thinking about changing schools, why wait? At Manhattan University, love those guys. You don't have to start over. With transfer-friendly pathways, your credits count, and you keep moving forward. From day one, you're part of Jasper Nation, preparing for the real world. And with New York City just a train away, opportunity is everywhere. Ready to move forward without missing a step? Visit manhattan.edu/transfer and enroll today. Manhattan University. Don't start over. Move forward.
Excuse me! Taxi!
Come on, what are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. So, am I the worst parent in the world? My mother? Boy, oh boy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Raising a kid. She's about to be 6. The 4-year-old is so gentle. The 6-year-old, right now, she's about to be 6. Everything we want to do, she pushes back. Everything. Go to bed, pushes back, doesn't want to go to bed. Get up out of bed, doesn't want to get up out of bed. Doesn't want to brush her teeth, doesn't want to eat this, doesn't want to eat that. Wants to eat this, wants a cookie, wants a cupcake. Wah! So I was with her for a couple of hours the other day. Brought her to this special place to play tennis, right? For 2 hours, she was playing tennis while I looked at my phone. And then we're driving back. She wants a cupcake, and I say, well, we're going to have one later, and okay, please. No. I convince her that we're not going to have a cupcake right then and there. And then she's fine. We're having a good time. She's in the back seat, and we go all the way home. No, I pick up her mother, my wife, from a birthday party, and as soon as she gets in, she starts crying and yelling and screaming about no cookie, and she wants a cookie. And it's, wow, it's really something. And I must say, I raised my voice. Shut up already about that cookie. I don't think I said shut up, or I said something. It was aggressive. Look, I think since we took spanking out of the arsenal, I think that's a problem. I don't spank. I guess you can't spank. But what the hell tool do you have? What? They are not rational people yet. I don't know, but you know what? I did raise my voice in a pointed way, and by the time we got home, coming in the village, she came, oh, Daddy, I'm sorry, and she gave me a big hug. Oh, I'm sorry too. Ooh. So she's learning. I hope and I think a little bit. It's a little bit worrisome, and you worry. Of course, that's what you do as a parent, right? You do that. Hey, one thing I'm not doing with her is we're not going to pack up and go to another country illegally. Right? We're not going to sneak into France without a visa and try to get work there with Daddy not knowing the language and receiving the money off the books and not paying taxes. Right? I'm not going to do that, because if I did that, I would expect the country of France to be a little bit bent out of shape. Right? You think he might be a little bit upset with that? You think the Emmanuel Macron is into that? Well, actually, they've already given up their country to North Africans, for crying out loud. They have. And refugees, everything in the name. Just because it's a refugee doesn't mean it's a good thing. A refugee, oh boy, they must be so wonderful. No, this means that they won't come. This means that there's a really good chance that they won't assimilate. They won't assimilate. And that's what's going on with these people. Forgive me, these people, some of them, a lot of them, from Laos. So a lot of the guys they're looking for, the bad guys in Minneapolis, the sex offenders, they happen to be from the Laotian community? So Laos is I'm sure it's a great place. I've never been. It's right next door to Vietnam and Thailand. Hey, what's that area of the world? What's one of the darker things that, Thailand, that kind of place, right? Have you ever heard of the phrase sex tourism? Yeah, unfortunately, it's a growing industry. People go over there to have sex with whatever the hell they can arrange, and it's underage, and there's sex trafficking going on. Now, one of the problems with assimilation or lack thereof, some folks, when they come here illegally, refuse to leave or refuse to adopt a beautiful, new, lawful way of life. They stick to the old world customs. And one of the old world customs, apparently, there's great shame. And you know what? There's some of that here, too. Great shame in talking about sexual abuse, right? But so much so that sexual abuse happens and it goes unreported. Like worse than here. Like a lot worse. Like it's breathtakingly and shockingly easier to get away with that craziness in Southeast Asia. By that craziness, I mean the evil of sexual contact with children. So it looks like it may not carry the same stigma in certain communities there and here, because they bring those mores and practices to the land of America. This is one of the things. And stopping sexual abuse, children, that was the intent of the ICE guys who broke down that door. And you know what? That's okay. That's more than okay. Be right back.
Listen to this podcast now on the Red Apple Podcast Network. The Leadership Thread with Dr. Peggy Polonis.
I'm Dr. Peggy Polonis. Join me on each episode where I unravel the story that shaped leaders, tracing the thread that led them where they are today. Because leadership isn't born in adulthood. And thank you once again for joining us on the Leadership Thread, education, ethics, and sustainability.
Download all of Red Apple Media's podcasts right now through your favorite podcast platform.